He's back. He's back. The human dorsal fin.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Dig it. Right.
Mandingo.
Oh yes, Mandingos.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, and thank you for joining me on another Sunday night serious stealth camp. And this is going to be a serious spooky stealth camp. I've got the human dorsal fin with me tonight. Yes, you guys have been looking forward to that, and I certainly have. He's been a big miss. We're going to get smash burger, don't we, mate?
Oh yes.
We're going to get mangled, spangled, and absolutely grim-crangled. If you know what I'm talking about, this is the direction we're going. I'll just point the camera ahead, guys, so me and Mick can see where we're going. There we go. I wish, Mick. Why, you're some Daley Thompson. Yes, we're going to do a stealth camp right next to this old, spooky, abandoned church. It's been abandoned since like the 1970s. A friend of ours called Kev, cheers Kev if you're watching, my man friend, he's told me about this place. It's somewhere he comes regularly with his dog, and he says we should easily find a nice little spot to get set up away from the graves. We don't want to camp next to graves, we don't want to be disrespectful and all that shite, but the spirits will be flowing tonight, my fan sexualities, because we've got a full bottle of spice rum, we've got beers, we've got red wine, food to cook, snacks to eat, and little Mick is going to be talking shite as usual, and you know I will be as well. Yeah, it's kind of got the feel of like a wild camp, but it's still stealthy because obviously we're not supposed to be camping here. Where we've parked down there, there's a house you can see. Straight opposite where we've parked, just past, there's another cluster of houses, and on the other side of the church there's a farm and a farmhouse. So yeah, it would only take one busybody to notice us camping there, and they could phone the old Politsky and we'll get moved on. Anyway, Mandingos, that's enough of me talking shite. Let's get up to the spooky haunted church, find a little spot to get set up, and me and the human dorsal fin will bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. You better believe it. Oh, Mick. Ah, nearly slipped off. It's little Mick, it's little Mick, it's little Mick with a massive, oh me, straight through here. Ooh, shut that door. There we go. Right folks, let's spend a few little minutes having a mooch around, trying to find the best spot to camp. Like I see, I've been looking on Google Earth and that, and it did look like there was a few spots away from the graves, but we'll have a mooch around now before it's pitch black, so we can manoeuvre around without walking over the top of the graves, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, from what I've read, this church has been abandoned since the 1970s, 40 odd year, maybe even 50 year. If I can get a signal, we'll have a little look on Google later on, see if I can find some more history of the place. Yeah. It's a good reason to have a few beers, Mick.
Oh, yes.
Settle the nerves. It's not somewhere most people would even like to come just walking around on a night time. Never mind spending the night here. But if anything kicks off, little Schmick will protect me. You better believe he will. He's like a little bulldog. Oh, and let's have a look. We will have a little mooch around as well, guys, when it's pitch black. With a torch on. Fantastic. Right, I'll bring you back in a few nails to darkers when we found a mint spot. Frights. So that's where the farmhouse is, guys. I've got horses in the field. But me and Mick reckon over there that looks the best, even though I don't wear a vest. I wish, Mick, let's go and check it out. Yeah, we're not doing any fake shit or anything like that. The amount of people that's made suggestions to us, do this, do that. No. We'll have a little bit more talk about that later on as well. You know, a bit of entertainment, having a bit of crack on with you guys. Oh, I should have put me, I've only got my trainers on, my feet's getting soaking wet. Right, folks. Round here somewhere. What do you say, Schmick? Little ding dang do for us two mandingos. Right, guys, let's get the old Baghdad off mine and Mick's macaronis, find the best spot, and I'll bring you back in a few seconds. You better believe I will. Bicycles. There you go, schmickety doodah.
Oh, yes.
First one of the night. Alrighty. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Lovely jubbly.
Rice cakes.
Oi, oi!
Well, you're some Kevin Costner. Okay then, my spam dingoes, time to show you mine and little mix setup for tonight. As you can see, we're in the old battered and bruised Van Gogh Orion. Just a bang average tent, but it's certainly done the old job, dingo, for this man dingo over the years. As you can see, guys, in there, I'm on the left as usual. We've got the old foil mat down, the old Matt Goss Burgo sleeping pad. Little mix OEX sleeping pads under there somewhere. He's been buying himself a new sleeping bag and a new pillow. We're going to be nice and snug tonight. We've got a couple of bottles of water for dry mouth. Inzy Morgan. Mick's got some water as well. Alrighty, for our main meal tonight. Oh yes! We've got a package of this jollof rice. House of jollof. Jollof. Hopefully we're not spewing our guts up again later on. Will not be though, because we're making some nice jollof rice ourselves. We've got some hot and spicy chicken breast pizzas. Pizzas. I've got a habit of saying that. Pieces. We're going to chuck some sweet corn and peppers in. We've got some sliced mushrooms, and we've got a little bit of sauce there somewhere. Some sweet chilli sauce. Just so it's not dry. Just so it's not as dry as a non-snatcheroonie. We've got a couple of chicken tikka video nasties. We're getting hungry, so we're going to have a snackaroonie soon. We've got some pepperonis. We've got some mini bite-size Dr. Legs, mini Scotch Dr. Legs. Garlic oil for the food. Blast a bit there in, nice bit of garlic flavour. I won't be necking on with Mick tonight when he's got garlic mouth, if you know what I'm talking about. A couple of Jurgen Cloffies for Inzy Morgan. Oh, I've got some short arse biscuits. Sorry guys, shortbread. Sorry Mick.
I'll let you off.
Sorry Mick, I said short arse.
I haven't seen you for a while.
I meant to just say shortbread. And we've got a packet of beef jerky each. Yes guys, absolutely fantastic. We're going to be stuffed. We're going to enjoy a nice hot meal later on. I'm going to try and get it cooked, the old Captain cooked before it's too late, because little Mick gets absolutely smash burgered and he falls over, and everyone keeps telling us, get your food cooked a bit early. So Mick's got some food in him, so that's what I'm going to do tonight guys. You better believe I am. There you go then folks. I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little mooch over there. Get that torch up a bit. Nah, that's not working. I'm going to have a mooch over to the church. Just have a walk around. You know, it's supposed to be a bit of a spooky camp, if you know what I'm talking about. And I'll bring you back in a few Neil Sedarkas and Winnie Mandela's tricycles. Right folks, I've just left little Mick by the tent just for a few minutes to get some footage. The old Nicki Minaj on my camaraderie. Yes. Not be open. Oh shit, it's fucking open. Sorry for the language folks. I wasn't expecting that. But this will be locked. Whoa. Whoa. Why, what a treat. I wasn't expecting this at all. I have actually been reading on Google, and it said that it's been abandoned since the 1970s. Right, Howie, let's go and get little Mick and let's have a little look inside before we get too smash burgered. Right. Yeah, well, the person that told me about this place, Kev, is actually the admin on the Blood Outdoor Show fans group on Facebook. He's into like ghostly, what do you call it? You know, when you go to places that's haunted and you're getting like the paranormal readings and all that kind of stuff. He's into all that stuff, and he's done it at loads of different places, and he's done it here. And he said it was one of the most spookiest places he's ever been. He sent us a little video, and you can hear like voices and stuff. I mean, I'm very skeptical on that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to try and condingo or use mandingos, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was on the understanding that every now and again they do open the doors for people to go in, but no way on earth I was expecting the door to be open here on a Saturday night for just anyone, you know, any mandingo to go in and have a look. Obviously me and Mick's, you know, we're not idiots, we're respectful, so we'll have a quick look in soon, and then I'll bring you along with us. So I'm going to go and get little Mick. I think we'll have a little snackaroonie first. When I bring you back, we'll have a look in there, and ooh, fingers crossed we don't get anything too spooky happening. Oh shit, I've just nearly walked into a grave. Right guys, I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Yes, cheers guys. Cheers, schmickaroony. We're now on our third can of tonight, isn't it, so far?
Aye.
Schmick brought 4 of these out, red stripes. I brought 4 Peronis out. We've got nearly a full bottle of rum dingo left and a bottle of red wine, Rioja. Yes, a nice bottle of Italian Rioja. But these red stripes, Mick gets these from his local corner shop. You never really see them anymore now. Is that where you get them from, your corner shop? Straight over the road from where Mick lives. So takes me back to my younger days, red stripes, drinking them in Sunderland city centre when I used to go nightclubbing in Q Club. Yes, mad for it. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Q Club was the place to be in Sunderland city centre, playing all the best music, Oasis and all like the indie kind of stuff, you know. Mick's too young for that. He's still a young pup. How old are you?
34.
34. Sells your brains. You had to think there. He's 34. I'm 47 now, so anyone watching me who's from the Sunderland area, I'm getting old, Mick. I'm a right old fart now. But anyone from the Sunderland area will know Q Club was absolutely fantastic. And this is what I used to drink. Red Stripe back in the day. Anyway, that's enough of me talking shite. Me and the human dorsal fin are going to go over there. You can just see it there, guys. Into that church, which is open. Do you know what I mean? And there's no gimmicks here on the Blood Outdoor Show. We're not going to dress up and try and just do fake shit and clickbait and all that carry on. It is supposed to be like a seriously haunted place, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, Kev, who's the admin in the Blood Outdoor Show fans group, he done like a ghostly tour thing in there, you know, when you're doing like the paranormal stuff. And he's been all over doing that kind of things, you know, the places. And he said that was like, if not like one of the most scariest places, if not the most scariest. They heard voices when they got back home and they checked the phone. You can hear like voices that they didn't really hear at the time. So I think we'll have a few more we'll finish this beer, eh? We'll have a few more shots of rum dingo for a bit Dutch courage, and then we'll get in there and we'll have a mooch around. I'm not really scared of stuff like that anyway. What about you, Mick? Not really bothered?
Nah.
I'm always a believer of, what's the saying? It's not the dead that'll hurt you, it's the living. So, yeah, we'll have a mooch in, and if it's not too scary, maybe later on, we'll go back in and we'll do the world famous Wum review inside this so-called haunted church, which has been abandoned since the 1970s. Where we're getting pitched up here, there's no graves. There's loads over there, but I think this might have been covered in gravestones years ago. And you know, when they've been damaged and they've been moved to somewhere else, we could actually be camping on top of graves, basically. So, yeah, we could be in for a spooky night. But like I say, there's going to be no fake shit here on the Blood Outdoor Show. Me and Mick are going to get smash burgered, and probably the only spirits that's going to be flying around tonight is all the rum that me and Mick's going to get smash burgered on. Mick knows the score, so I'll bring you back, guys, when we're going inside that spooky church. Anything to say, Mick? Why, you some lyrical genius.
Are you funny? Comedy gold? That's before you pissed. There you go, guys. You want you wanted Mick to fall over on video when he's pissed? Well, you're getting an early shot of Mick falling over. Right, folks, we're just going to take a Linden gooch down into the church. We'll check the place out before Mick's too smash burgered. Go on then, Mick. Now you don't fall over, son. I thought you were going to say it was locked there. I would have shit me pants. I'd have had skidamididas all over me undie bedundies. go, folks. Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm not scared, and I'm not one of these people that get to shiver up the spine or things like this. To me, it's not spooky, but we'll still have a look around. For you legends that like to watch the Blot Outdoor Show. Alright, isn't it? Cool. Cool place. I wouldn't want to sit here all night, like, but like I say, guys, it's been abandoned since the 1970s. Obviously, they must leave the door open now and again. The fuck? The fuck's it? I'm out of here. Sorry, guys. What the fuck was that? Oh, I think Mick's filled his pants. I get skin in my didders on my dundies. I think Mick's got a lug of a jugger in his only padandies.
I've got a hole in them, like, hole. Nice big hole.
That's the fastest I've ever seen you run. It was probably, do you know what it probably was? It was just like, it's open, you've probably got like a birds getting in and something's being knocked off or something. I don't know. That's what I'm telling myself, guys. But yeah, like I said, things like that don't normally scare me. But when you hear a bang somewhere like that, and I've been reading about how spooky the place is supposed to be, it does make you heart jump, even if just for like a few seconds. And once Mick legged it, I thought to myself, right, I'm not hanging around here. But I am determined to go back in for one more little mooch around, because I think like your emotions can just get a little bit carried away, Mick.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, post this, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think we'll have a little mooch around one more time, and then obviously nothing's going to happen. That'll settle our nerves, and then later on, when we're mangled, spangled, and totally grim-crangled, we'll go back and we'll do the world famous Wum Wiewski later on. Cheers, Mick.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, but we're not going to clot around with any putting masks on for Halloween and fake noises and all that kind of shite. I know you might have been watching the videos for a while, or you might have went back and watched some of the older videos, and you'll have seen the Sasquatch one, Bigfoot or Sasquatch in the woods in Northumberland. That was all just a laugh. It was a piss take. What it was, guys, me and Mick, we watched loads of YouTube, and at the time we'd been seeing these other YouTubers doing like some serious clickbait, if you know what I'm talking about. Like pathetic, do you know what I mean? And it was kind of a spoof, like a piss take against other people. We didn't realise that when people watched that video, they were going to actually believe there was a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch at Harwood Forest, Northumberland. It was just purely a piss take video. But it's kind of went down as a classic. People still watch that video now, 3 years down the line, nearly 3 years, and they love it. And new people who were joining the Blot Outdoor Show, they watch that. And up until the point where it's obvious it's a joke, they believe in it's real. So, sorry guys, we weren't meaning to trick you or con you. It was just purely a joke and a laugh. Me and little Mick just going out and getting smash burgered and having a great time. Right. And 3 years down the line, we're still doing the same now. So, thank you for keep tuning in, even though we're a couple of idiots. Do you know what I mean, guys? That's what it's all about.
Idiots?
Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. What do you see you as? I'm an idiot. I'm a big fat idiot with a big fat hairy spotty arse.
I'm a little idiot with a little fat arse.
And he's a little idiot
with a little fat arse.
With a big chunky,
arse.
sexy arse.
Little fat juicy arse.
Oh my god. God, we've still got nearly that full bottle of rum to drink, so God knows what shite we're going to be talking later on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to just turn my camera off for a while. I don't think I'm going to record anything for a good hour or so. In fact, I'm going to put my camera on charge because the old battery's getting low dingo mandingos, as they say, in the southeastern region of Mongolia. When I bring you back, we'll talk some more shite and we'll have another little walk inside the church. Fingers crossed there's nothing spooky happens next time. Bicycles.
Right.
Careful, son. Careful. Why are you some bushman in blue? Here we go, folks. I've convinced Mick. He's not happy about it, but I've convinced Mick to have one more look inside this so-called haunted church. Go on then, Schmick.
Nah, you ain't got closer.
Well then. Oh well, I'll go on first. Right, Mick, you follow me. I think the first time we came in, I think we just let our imaginations run away with ourselves, which is easy when you're in the pitch black and you're having a few beers. Just leave that door open, Mick. I've got to be honest, it does have a little bit of a spooky kind of feel to it. I think that's because what we've been reading, and it's genuine, it has been abandoned since the 1970s. By abandoned, I mean it doesn't get used anymore for like services or burials or anything like that. But yeah, now that we've came in and we've stood here for a few seconds, I feel kind of chilled now. Are you chilled out? Are you chilled out, Mick? Yeah. Oh well, then let's have a mooch around. I said to Mick, we'll have one more look in here and then later on we'll do the room review. Little Mick says, well, we'll have a look around, but we'll do the room review back over there. I've kind of had to persuade him to come back in. I mean, I can see why people come here, Mick, and do the old spooky, ghostly tours and look for the paranormal readings and stuff like that. It's not my kind of thing. My kind of thing is sitting in a tent and getting mangled, spangled, and totally grim crankled. But each to their own, wherever your hobby is. Let's have a look over here, Schmick. Oh, here we go. We've got a photograph of young Chris here. Oh, sorry guys. It's not young Chris. Apologies. It's Jesus Christ. Our the son.
Milky buttons there.
Yeah, milky buttons. What? What the What? Mix away. Ooh, shut that door. What the... Right, guys. Oh, I'm not one of these ones. I get scared for shit like that. But that's twice we've been in there, and twice I've heard a bad noise. I think Mick's dropped his guts. I think he's filled his pants. It's all right, Mick. I've got some baby wipes in my bag.
That
was proper dodgy. That like, yeah.
I'm not doing one in there, like.
You know, I know, fair enough. I don't want to do a rum review. I'm going to go with Mick. We're not going back in there to do a rum review. That's twice I've been in. There's been fireworks going off all over, and I've been trying to convince Mick that that banging noise might have been fireworks, or it could have been a bird inside or something, but that's twice we've been in there now. Right. I'm not scared of this kind of shit, but I'm not going back in there now.
I'm not scared of shit, but that's what big that fuck I'm scared of that.
He's definitely not going back in there.
I'm definitely not. Sorry for the language and that, like, but I'm not fucking definitely going.
My underpants will be like a Japanese flag when I get home in the morning. Right, guys, we're going to go back over. We're going to have a few more rum dingos to chill out. My camera's getting low as well, so I'm going to put that on charge. I'll bring you back in about half an hour. For you, that'll be a Winnie Mandela. Tricycles, bicycles, and van sexualities. Rights. Yeah, schmick. Get that down, yeah. Go on, mate.
Rum dingo, man dingo.
Rum dingo. Later on, the old wum review.
Oh, yes.
It's not bad, guys. Cheers, my little man friend dingo. Obviously, I'm a whiskey drinker. And it's safe to say, I think, when it comes to spirits, not the kind of spirits we've been dealing with tonight in the church. When it comes to alcoholic spirits, Mick's a whiskey drinker now, really, aren't you, when you think about it? Because, like, he was always just like a lager drinker. Like, what was it? Foster's, Coors.
I'm on the Madries.
Yeah. So, whiskey is kind of the only spirit that little Mick's been into through me. I'm to blame for Mick's whiskey addiction, if you know what I'm talking about. But this is actually nice, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
It's, I think it's a Welsh one. I've got a note off the legend that sent me that, and his name, which we will see, and we will give him a massive shout out when we do the old Wum Reviewski. We've had quite a bit to eat tonight already, so for anyone saying, oh, make sure Mick gets something to eat before he gets too smash burgered, we always bring loads of snacks out, don't we? We've had some.
I've been fed.
We've had pepperonis. What else have we had?
What I call it?
Chicken tikka video nasty. Yeah. We've had something else as well. We've been snacking all night long, in the famous words of Lionel Blair. You better believe we have. We were going to do the rum review in there later on, but after that last visit in, little Mick has said he ain't going back in there. I ain't going on no plane, fool. I ain't going on no plane.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean, guys?
Why you going by yourself? I'm not going.
Why you some beer barakas?
I'm not scared, like, but I'm. Since I heard the noise second time, I'm going back.
I mean,
now, like.
the first time we were in, we heard like a big bang. But like just before we went in, there was loads of fireworks getting set off over yonder. And I knew it wasn't fireworks in there. But you know when you're trying to just like reason with yourself, and obviously I'm trying to like keep Schmick calm. And I said it might just have been like the fireworks, or with the door being open. I don't know why the door's open. It's supposed to be abandoned.
There wasn't a big door that opened, like.
So I said there could have been like a bird's getting in, and I could have knocked something over. Just like wishful thinking, to be honest. But it was like a loud bang the first time, and then we came in the second time after I convinced Mick to go in. And like we were just playing a Cool in the Gang, the old Cool in the Gang bang. Looked at the picture of Jesus, having a little bit joke about young Chris. If you watched young Chris, we're only joking, mate. We'll love you, you know what I mean? It was just a bit, and then should I have said that? should I insulted Jesus Christ and made a joke in the church? I wasn't really meant to be insulting anyone, it was just a bit of a laugh. And then bang again.
Do you want to get in again? Like,
well,
see what happens.
Before I even had a chance, I think Mick was running out. I wasn't going to hang around by myself. So, yeah. Although, like, you know, you're watching on the telly and it's funny. It does, like, make the hairs stand up on your back, doesn't it? You get that cold feeling. And although we're outside the church here now, you can't see it with this bright light, but we can see it over there. Your eyes adjust when you're sitting in the dark. It's not spooky sitting here, is it?
No.
When you've had a few drinks to chillax, if you know what I'm talking about. There you go, Schmickeldorselfin. Yeah. So, this is like our version. This is our version, Van Dyke, of a Halloween video. Not trying to be anything fake and snidey and what's that hanging around outside our tent? Ooh, do you know what I mean? Like some of the YouTubers do. We've went in there and we've getting some genuine shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to have to get Mrs. Blott to buy me some brown underpants because when she sees my underpants in the morning,
I've got holes in my underpants.
You've got holes in your underpants.
Yeah, look, holes.
I've got skidabadidders on my undy bedundies and little Mixie, he's got holes in his underpants. So, yeah. Do you know what I mean, guys? I'm not into this ghosty kind of thing, but it doesn't half make you shit yourself when you come across a spooky encounter like that. But we're not going to dress it up. We're not going to bang on about it and try and make it to be more scary than what it really is, just for fake views and all that kind of shite. We're just going to sit and chill. We're going to smash burger. We brought this full bottle of rum out. We said earlier on, brum. We brought a full bottle of rum out. Oh, God. We said we'll only drink half of it. Look at that. Oh my God, it's going to get messy tonight. And we've got red wine as well, so yes. Right, give us half an hour. We're just going to sit and chill. We'll bring you back very soon. Anything to say, Mick, before we check out?
See you soon. That thing goes. Right.
Why, some lyrical genius. Right.
Some chemicals now.
Dane! Dane!
Hiya!
Hiya.
Hi, Mandy goes.
You all right?
You all right?
Yeah. Yes, Mick, lad.
What's the wire?
Yes. Yes, I've nearly tripped over on them guy lines a couple of times already. On the old red wine scheme, mate.
Oh, yes.
You know, it makes sense.
You know, makes sense. Bandigo.
You kind of beat a nice drop of red. Oh, God.
Bicycles.
Cheers, my little man friend Dingo.
Cheers.
Well, this has been absolutely fantastic stealth camp so far. You enjoying it, mate?
Class.
It's always great, isn't it, when Mick comes out. We've just been sitting talking, you know, off camera. Obviously, we're in November now. Not long for Christmas. Mick's got a whole week off, haven't you? At Christmas time.
The last 2 days
from the factory. So, he's got holidays in for the last 2 days, which he's pouring himself extra holidays. And then he's got like a full week off. So Mick's going to come out with me in the Lake District or up Scotland or somewhere like that on a proper serious winter wild camp in the snow and the frost and the freezing cold. I'll give Mick my heated gloves. Yes, the old heated glove Dingos. I'm not bothered. I'm a tough guy. I'm as hard as nails. If you know what I'm talking about. I'll let little Mick have my heated jacket and heated gloves. But, aye, something to look forward to, guys. Hopefully before then he comes back out on another stealth camp. Yes, but he's definitely going to come out with me between Christmas and New Year, around about that time.
Definitely.
Or maybe even just before Christmas.
Yeah.
He's put a couple of holidays in just before Christmas. And we've just been looking at the calendar. And Christmas is a Wednesday, isn't it? I think you were saying.
So Tuesday or Wednesday or
Christmas, I think Christmas might be a Wednesday.
2 days in, so it must be.
I might be wrong, Dingo Man Dingoes, but I think Christmas is a Wednesday. So
I think I've got the Monday and Tuesday, and that's what I've got on holidays.
he's got the Monday and Tuesday off. So we might go and do a wild camp on the Monday.
Right.
And then the Christmas video, which will be obviously on YouTube, Christmas night, if you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully little Schmick is on that with me. So something to look forward to. Hopefully he's going to come on a stealth camp soon in a couple of Winnie Mandelas. And then on Christmas night, little Schmick, yeah. We'll have to get him dressed up, won't we? That's what people say, won't they? You'll have to get little Mick dressed up as an elf. Or something like that. No, there'll be none of that going on, guys. It'll just be me and Mick going out somewhere, as usual, and getting absolutely smash-burgered. That's the style on the Blot Outdoor Show. We don't need no gimmicks, do we?
Nah.
We don't need no fake shit or no gimmicks. Just two legends of the wild camping world. I'm only joking, guys. We're not legends. We're just a couple of northern blokes with big, fat, hairy, spotty arses. And I can confirm, I mean, I already know that I've got a big, fat, hairy, spotty arse.
I've got a fat ass.
He has definitely got...
I've got a 40 ass.
He's got a big, fat, hairy, farty, spotty arse. Little Mick.
Fat ass, little fat ass.
Yes, guys. Stay tuned over the next few weeks. The human dorsal thing will be back out soon on another stealth camp. And he's going to join me on a winter wild camp between Christmas and New Year. Or maybe it's the Christmas Day video. You know, it makes sense. Anyway, my fan sexualities, that's enough of us talking shite for now. We are going to enjoy our nice bottle of Italian Rioja. Nothing spooky about this at all. Inside the church.
Apart from that.
Ooh, that was a bit dodgy.
I'll never go back there. Definitely not.
He says he's not going to go back in. I'm going to do
Yeah,
my
can't,
best.
but
I'm going to try and convince him to do the room review in there.
Nah.
I don't think he will. But either way, we'll do one. I'll bring you back in a few nails to darkers, Winnie Mandelas and Desmond Tutus. Tricycles.
Bicycles.
Aww.
Why you some Kevin Costner?
Why you Bonnie?
Why you the spit of Brad Pitt? Yes, guys. I've got little mix food on the go. So in there we've got hot and spicy chicken. We've got sweet chili sauce, sweet corn, peppers, mushrooms, bubbling away. In a few seconds we're going to add some jollof rice. House of jollof.
The what?
House of jollof.
Jollof?
What do you think about jollof, mate? House of jollof.
Banana.
Why you some lyrical genius?
Banana. They try.
Yes, guys. Little Mick's just chilling out. There we go, folks. House of jollof. Jollof. Yes, folks. Mick's just tucking into his jollof rice now. Homemade jollof rice. Better than the House of Jollof. House of jollof. Jollof. House of jollof. Jollof. So we've got hot and spicy chicken, jollof rice, sweet chili sauce, peppers, sweet corn, mushrooms. I tell you what, Mick, I'm not trying to give it the big one, my little man friend dingo, but that looks like a meal fit for a mandingo.
Oh yes.
It smells delicious.
I think that'll fit me for one.
What, mate?
It's delicious, like. It's delicious.
Delicious. You better believe it. Right, guys. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to get mine cooked exactly the same way as Schmick's. When I bring it back, we will be doing some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach. You better believe it. Rice. Jollof. Rice. House jollof. Jollof. Oh, yes, look at that. A meal fit for a mandingo. You know, it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Rice. Time for me to get stuck into my scrandingo. Mick's already had his. I'd only do one pot at a time.
Lovely jubbly.
How was it?
Lovely.
Enjoyed it?
Lovely jubbly. Enjoyed
Warmed
it.
you right up?
Yeah.
Did it warm you right up?
Oh, aye.
A nice hot meal
What was right though?
on a cold night. He didn't eat it all, but he ate about 90% of it. You only have to last a little bit, didn't you?
Still is right though.
Look at that though, guys. Jollof rice. Hot and spicy chicorni waver, mushrooms, peas, peppers, not mushroom, peas, mushroom, sweet corn, peppers,
So go with some mixture in it.
like a
Oh,
sweet
good.
chili sauce. It's hot, that's the main thing. It's a hot meal. Before we climb in the tent, we are going to do the world famous Wum review inside the tent. We were thinking about going back in the church and doing it there.
Ah,
But
definitely.
after our second time in,
So you can't like
and we
that.
heard, no, Mick, I'm cool. I'm cool in the gang.
You can't by yourself.
Mick says, if I'm going to go in the church and doing the
By
review,
yourself,
I'm going to do it by myself.
I'll get it there by myself.
No,
I'll get the tent by myself. You gotta get there.
like I've said before, I'm very skeptical about these scary shit things, and you hear spooky stories, paranormal, aliens,
When
do you know what I mean?
When you hear the noise,
Scary encounters. But the first time we were in there was a bang. There was a bang tider. Sure, a bang tider. When went back in the second time. I can't. I
second
can't.
time's fucking worse.
Yeah, I can't explain that. The second time it wasn't as loud as the first time,
Right, but still,
but it was there. He was aware. I wasn't going to hang around. I don't know how well the camera picked
same
it up.
type of noise. Isn't it?
I heard it as clear as day. Me and Mick's here by ourselves, and both times there was a big bang. The old big bang dingo, mandingos, if you know what I'm talking about. The way I am, as a person, I found it more funny than scary. But it did put a little bit of a shiver at your
I'm
back.
actually laughing the same.
Yeah.
I'm actually laughing at the figure at the same time when you didn't expect it. That's what it is.
But
Like when I baby one there, I'm laughing at the same time.
although I find that funny, it was a bit scary, and I'm not just going to go back in there. No sirring.
But
To do
Go
a,
back in there,
a
you
one
bet.
with you.
Nah.
But what a meal this is. Wow. House of Jollof. Only if the House of Jollof done rice like this, because this is Jollof rice.
don't swing them up. Shall I ring them up here?
If you ring them up, what are you going to say?
It's a big
If
rope
you
hat.
rang House of Jollof up now, to make a complaint, what are you going to say now? Come on.
Did I?
Are you going to say, mate,
What's it?
your
No,
food tastes like cigarette ash?
Fagash?
Fag ash.
Tabash?
Tabash.
Tabash?
I think a lot of people think, you know, when they go back and they watch that video, because it was up over a year ago, they think it was just like a bit of a joke. We were just like
That wasn't like
exaggerating the truth.
Definitely
We
not.
weren't. Well, I wasn't. And I don't think he was. It really was that bad. It was the most vile thing I'd ever tasted in all my life. So, eating something like this, it's a pleasure. It's a dream compared to the House of Jollof. I think they've got a shop as well, you know, through Newcastle.
House?
I don't know where.
House of Jollof now.
House of Jollof.
So what's going on there?
They've got a shop somewhere in Newcastle. It's African food, Nigerian, I don't know. Nigerian's definitely in there. But I think with the influx of like foreign people coming to the UK, there must be a market for it. Because they've got a shop in the sunny city of Sunderland. There's one in Newcastle now. Put it this way, it's not for me.
No.
But what I will say is, go and try it. Go and try it for yourself.
Might be nice for the people.
Even if you
Might
try
like
it
it,
and
other
it's
people.
shite, and you've spent £15, just try it even just for a laugh. And you can be a legend of the House of Jollof.
Start a photo.
Jollof. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, guys. I'm just waffling shite. Anyway, while I'm waffling shite, like I normally do, I'm going to take this chance now to say a massive, big, fat, mega, sore ass thank you to all you legends who have supported the Blot Outdoor Show over this last week and bought me a coffee. Like I say, guys, a billion times over, time and time and again, you don't have to do it. Just leave me a comment on the YouTube video, give me a thumbs up, join the Blot Outdoor Show fans group on Facebook. That'll ding dang do for this man dingo. You don't have to buy us a coffee, but if you have, well, I do have to say a big fat mega sore ass thank you, a massive thank you to each and every one of you legends who have supported the Blot Outdoor Show over this last week. There's your names down there, and down there, my fan sexualities. Thank you so much. Much love from me and the human dorsal fin. I love each and every one of you. Yes, guys, I'm going to finish off eating this Scrandingo. I'm probably going to have skidamadidders on my undie badundies in the morning after eating this. I'll bring you back very soon. We've got the room review to do. I don't think we're going to do it in the church.
No,
It doesn't matter.
I'm definitely keep away from that football thing there.
Mick's determined not to go back.
You ain't got right, but I'm fucking
No, you're okay. Mick doesn't want to go.
I'm
Mick
there.
is determined not to go over, and I'm not going to force him. So, we'll do a room review in the tent in a minute. Right. Are you some Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. We are just making our way in the tent. Very soon, we're going to do a little room review. Mick's just getting nice and snug as a bug in a rug. I will help him in a Winnie Mandela. Oh, he's in. He's got his new sleeping bag there. His new pillow. He's got his down jacket on. I'm on that side, guys. Fantastic old mandingos, as they say, and the gear bars of San Francisco. I'll bring you legends back once I'm inside the tent. And when I'm nice and snug, matron. Matron. Oh, it's the glove of self-love. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yes, mandingos. You know what time it is. What time is it, Mick?
Rum time.
Rum time, not wasky. Rum, the old world-famous Wum Weaviewski. Yes, don't get me wrong, dingo mandingos. We do prefer wasky, and we will get back on the wasky reviews very soon. But someone by the name of Carl from beautiful South Wales has sent me and Schmicky Rooney this Barty spiced rum. As you can see, we have drank nearly the full bottle. We're quite smash-burgered. In fact, we've just been talking before we press record on the old camaraderie, and we're not too smash-burgered, are we?
No.
Yes, Mick fell over earlier on, but that wasn't because he was drunk.
Just the
We were walking round to the church,
boggy
and it
grass.
was like the boggy, long grass in the old Geordie Marsh, if you know what I'm talking about. So, but we are starting to get a little bit smash-burgered, but we're in the right place now. We're nice and cosy in the tent. Barty Welsh spiced rum from Carl from beautiful South Wales. We're not cheating, guys. I'll quickly show you. That's just a nice letter of Carl. There's nothing in there telling us about what it smells and tastes like. He's just saying he's a big fan of the Blood Outdoor Show. And he's just like being so generous and giving us a nice bottle to review. Cheers, Carl, my
Cheers,
man
Carl,
friend
yeah.
Dingo.
Cheers.
You hold that, Schmick. Oh, hold on. Just getting one of the little Mick's ginger pubic hairs off there. Poor Mick, when's the last time you had a bath? You smell like a tuna fish's fanny.
Cheeky bastard.
Here we go, guys. Let's get that
Why
popped in.
start coming out, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Why start coming back out? You can't. There's some shit already.
First time Mick comes out in 10 weeks, and I'm telling him he smells like a tuna fish's fanny.
Not coming out anymore.
Oh, well, Mick.
No more.
Don't take it, Soros. Matron. Do you want the first go? Go on then. You have the first in the Rooney. What you getting? Remember, we've had a few drinks sauce already. We've had a few.
Get a bit spice smell.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Spice.
I'm saying my words now.
Spicy.
We've had a few drinks already. As you can see, we're smash-burgered, we're mangled, spangled, and totally Graham-crangled. Graham-Crangle, if you're watching, you're a legend.
You
If
don't
you're
make
wondering,
sense.
guys, who Graham Crangle is, he works with Little Mick in the factory.
Oh, yes, he does.
He likes to go out for a drink on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he gets absolutely mangled. And his name is Graham Crangle, so he gets absolutely Graham Crangled. And we love you, Graham Crangle.
I love you too.
You better believe we do.
You love your man, Dingo.
One day we will get him out on a stealth camp, and we will be stealth camping, getting Graham Crangled with the legend, Graham Crangle. Spice, Mick?
Right,
Spicy?
Bit of spice.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Spice man, Dingo.
Yeah.
Spice, well.
Does this sound weird? But to me, it smells like Christmas. Is that-
Christmas.
Do you know what I mean? You know when you get that Christmas smell? Like a Christmassy. It's obviously got a rum smell, guys. It's a rum, but mixed right. It has got a few spices there. Maybe like a toffee apple. Can you remember having toffee apples when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
When you were a kid? Get a smell of that. Yes, you've got your spices, but see if you can get like a sweet toffee apple smell. I might just be talking shite. Don't agree with me if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'd get a little bit of that.
Yeah, like a sweet
A little bit.
toffee.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe like a bit of a cinder toffee. You only get cinder toffee. Oh, matron. Hiya. You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother. What's that, brother? What's that? Brother. Brother. That's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. I've just done a cowboy crisp there, haven't I? Brother. Sorry, guys. I got carried away there. Sweet.
Ginger.
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 The old ginger minge. The old ginger ninja, I should say.
Strawberry blonde.
Spicy. Mixed right there. He beat me to that. I was just about to say ginger. It's got like a ginger spice, but it's not overpowering. It's not like, you know, when you get like a strong, spicy taste. Oh, and it blows your cap off. And it's a bit too much, like some whiskies. That's just the right amount of gin. Like, it's the right amount of spice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ginger, spice, very warming, like a Christmas drink, isn't it?
The toffee apples, man.
It has got a sweet toffee, and I would say it's sweet toffee. There's some definite caramel in there, which is very common with different types of whiskey. You know, when I do the whiskey reviews, and this is a rum, so it's in there. But I would say Jerry Cinnamon's back in town as well.
Is he?
Like a sweet, like a cinder toffee with a little bit Jerry Cinnamon. Yeah. It's very enjoyable indeed. It is really nice, isn't it? Keep sending these drinks in to me, guys. Whiskey, first choice. If you can send me some whiskies in, don't worry if I've already reviewed them before, 2 or 3 years ago. Me and Mick will certainly review them again. But if you want to send these rums in, I am more than happy.
Nice
And brandies.
Brandies. Yeah.
Brandies.
I've done brandy before. I haven't done
Rums.
brandy before that.
Mick hasn't done a brandy yet. You've done a couple of rums. He's done 100 whiskies with me. But yeah, brandies, rums, whiskies, get them sent in. If you want to contact me in private, you can do so on blotoutdoors@outlook.com. Yes, and you can chat to me private and personal. Matron, do you know what I mean? And we can sort out some delivery addresses. But yeah, as far as this is concerned, it's very nice indeed.
Oh, yes.
I'm not going to lie. I've tried over this last few minutes while we've just been chatting to get some extra flavours. What we're getting, I'm getting. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to say I'm getting any more. I'm getting vanilla, toffee apple, Jerry Cinnamon, a few spices, like a nice Christmas type of smell and taste. It's very enjoyable indeed. And I think we've slathered on far too long dingo mandingos, as they say in the doo-doing. I'm going to give this...
Yeah, good score at me, like this.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 8.4 out of 10 dingo mandingos. And that's a big score from this mandingo, considering I'm a whiskey drinker. When you think a lot of whiskies I've drunk, I've give less than 8.4. So for me to give a rum at 8.4, it's a big deal in the world of stealth camping on the Blot Outdoor Show. What's your score, Dingo Mandingo?
I find that really nice. Well, I can give that 8.7.
8.7. So it's 8.4 from me. It's 8.
That is nice.
It's 8.7 from Schmick. That's an average score of 8.2 out of 10 dingo mandingos. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping, and you better believe it is. Next to haunting a castle, mate. It's not even a castle, it's a church.
Right,
but
church castle.
yeah, we've getting some spooky shit going on tonight, and it's been fantastic, hasn't it?
Class.
It's been absolutely
Absolutely
fantastic.
class.
So I'm now going to say to you, bonjour, arrivederci, good night Vienna, and Vorsprung Dirk Technique. Do you want to say anything?
Bonjour. Good night.
There we go, guys. Me and Schmidt will see you first thing in the morning at coffee time. We're now going to have a good half an hour, chill out, with the old camaraderie turned off. In fact, I think Mick's waiting for me to fall asleep. He's promised me he's going to teabag us when I'm out for the count. So I'm going to fall asleep like that. Good night, guys.
Right.
See you in the morning. Right.
Right.
Yeah, get some of that down here.
That was nice, that actually.
Good morning, my bandy dingles. 8:30, and it smells absolutely revolting in this tent. Oh, little Mick. Good morning. Honking in here, like, innit? Honking. I've got a really sore throat. I must have been snoring like crazy during the night. Need to get up and get a nice bottle of water. And I'm bursting for a Slash Gordon, so yeah, I think it's time to get up, open the tent door and let the smell out. Right, I'll bring you back in a second. So there we have it, folks. That's me and the human dorsal fin all packed away. Bin Diesel here with all our shite. That's where we had the tent. It's now time to make like a tree and split, Mick.
Oh, yeah.
How then, mate? Let's get cracking. Oh yes, it's been absolutely fantastic stealth camp. That's what I'm trying to say. A couple of little spooky encounters, but yeah, nothing spooky in the graveyard, in the tent. The only spirits that was flowing was the rum that me and little Schmick was drinking. Ah, well then, let's see if we can get out of here without Schmick falling over again. It's the one Mara. Oh yeah, you're right. So there we go, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's stealth camping adventure. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolutely fantastic time as usual. It was great to have Mick along. You enjoyed it, mate?
Absolutely mid.
Tremendous. Mick's been making plans to come out with me over the Christmas holidays.
Oh yes.
Maybe on a couple of camps. I think the way it's going to work out, Mick will be on the Christmas night video. So that should be absolutely fantastic, guys. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please give me and Mick a big thumbs up. Leave a comment, it really does help the channel. And please join me on the next video, which will be another wild camping adventure on Wednesday night, and I've been treating myself to a brand new tent, so make sure you tune in for that one. My Fan Sexualities. Anything to say, Mick, before we say bonjour?
I'll see you next time.
You better believe you will. See you later, guys. You know what makes absolute, complete, total sense. Rice.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.